Okay, so once we have your images scanned and they're collected together in a folder somewhere, the next thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you create like a sensible organizational system for your file in InDesign. So what you're going to want to do is, whether you're on a PC or a Mac or whatever it is, you just want to go ahead and make a new folder somewhere that you can keep track of. So I'm just going to do one right here on the desktop. I'm going to call it comic, I'm going to call it like ucore, right? And then that way I know that this is the central place where I'm going to place all of the files, because again, InDesign is a linking program, so if you break any of the links along the way, it ruins the whole thing for you. So you want to make sure that you kind of just keep all of your work collected together in here in an organized way. So once you do that, you want to go in and open up that folder, and we're going to want to make another folder within that folder. So you're going to want to nest another folder in there, and I'm just going to call that images here. This is where I'm going to place all of my scanned images. So all of the images that I got off of my camera or my phone, hopefully you guys have been scanning them on the multifunction scanner printer, so you get really nice high quality scans. So you just want to go ahead and find those. So wherever those live, you just want to open up your folder. And so for example, let's say that this were all of my images that I have scanned and put on to into a different place. I'm just going to copy all of those. So I'm just going to come in here, and you can either drag and drop them or you can copy and paste them, but somehow you want to place all of those images inside of your folder. So now when I go into my ucore 1000 comic, right, and I go into the images folder, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that's there that I can open up, and you can see the different images that are in there. So this way you have all the stuff that you need. It's all been placed. Hopefully it's all scanned in at good high resolution and everything, and so you're ready to roll with actually building your InDesign file. So if possible, you want to go in and rename things so that they make sense. Like if it comes in with a gobbledygook kind of a scan kind of a name, you want to go in there and rename it. So you just would go in and type in whatever it is you want to change it to, and then and then just kind of push enter, and it'll rename those. So you want to make sure you just get stuff organized. And remember that what will happen now is we'll have an InDesign file out here, or InDesign program, and all that InDesign's going to do is it's going to link. So it's going to go back and grab these images, these JPEGs, and it's going to bring them into InDesign and give you a representation of them as we organize our whole folder. So that's the basic way we do our the first stage of this thing. So make sure you have your things organized. If you have like a Word document that you might want to put in there that has your script, you can do that, or your text, however you want to do it, but keep everything in this one folder so you don't lose it. We'll move on from this into actually starting in with InDesign itself.